What's up, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got another amateur pool match I want to review with you. But I have a little confession to make. As you see, if you watched my last video, I had a great little thumbnail that displayed. Apparently, when I edited this video, I did not add that, so you get to stare at a blank table right out of the gate. But don't worry, I still got some graphics, still got stuff to show you here. Bam. So, continuation of the last video, still USAPL, this time playing Owen in some 10 ball. Got the flip, he's got it. So, still same tables where the tripod was real close to the glass. The only good news is I could turn it and get a much better angle on the table. But, as you can see there, Mr. Guy in the purple there, I got some other people walking in the view, kind of get in the way here and there, but you make it work. Not all pool halls are set up for video, as they probably should be. I have actually noticed more people recording or streaming their matches, especially when it came down to APA Tri Cup that we just had last week. A ton of people, at least locally in Kansas City, a lot of people were streaming. What about you guys? You stream? If you do, let me know. I'll be curious to watch some other matches. So, 10 ball, Owen's racking here. As I explained in the last 10 ball video that I reviewed, you still got to put the 1 ball up front, 10 ball goes in the middle, the 2, 3 go on the sides or the corners, and then the other 6 got to be random. It's also kind of funny how you have the last video and then this table literally right next to it, and the picture quality is completely different. This is much more yellow toned, where the other one is a lot brighter. Same table, or same tables, I should say. Similar light, not much different. You'll also notice Fargo's still showing. A little bit of foreshadowing. The race is only to 42, not 43 like I had. Not sure if that means anything. Stick around. Might be. So Owen breaks, has an unfortunate carom, kicks that thing right in the side. Thank you, 7 ball. So I have a wide open table, ball in hand. Doing a little table evaluation. How do I want to run this? Some people would shoot this in the top left corner, kind of let it roll up a bit. I feel very comfortable with my stroke, and I like doing a little stop shot or a little stun shot like that. So that's what I did. That way it just stuns over, still have plenty of angle for the 2 ball. And there we go. So now just very similarly, just stun that over to the other side of the table. I tried to pull a little bit more draw, get it closer to the side so it's a little straighter on the 3. Because if I was blocking it a little bit, at least visually, when you're looking down the pipe, it looked a lot tighter than it was, but compared to the last video, I think I'm a little bit more calmed down. Stroke looks a little bit better. Double check the angle there. Want to make sure if I was hitting the 9, what I was going to be doing with it. And yep, sure enough, ran smack into that 9. At least I hit it hard enough where the 9 ball got out of the way. So while a thin cut, I still have a cut. I need to hit a little bit harder though to get around it. And now I'm way out of shape. So we got to figure this out because every ball is wide open, got a home, and I don't do myself any justice here because I have to thin cut the 6. It drops in the side, but drops off the cue ball, hits the 8, leaves myself in an ugly spot. And you notice where it's at. Took out the 1 rail kick or the side rail kick, so I gotta bank it long and drill it. That was a great shot, but cue ball had to nudge the 8, and now we're still playing recovery shot. So I'm banking it back to the corner so that way you have natural roll for the cue ball to get to the other side and at least leave yourself a 9 ball. That's a great bank. but I hit it too hard. I need to soften up a little bit, give myself an easier 9 ball, because that little mistake on the 5 meant recovery on the 6, recovery on the 7, recovery on the 8, back cut, hard cut on the 9, and I make it. Again, it did drop a little slower, so I love myself a tricky little side shot on the 10. Even as I'm down the shot, make sure you got the angle right. Step aside, look at it real quick, and then what you don't do is hit the point. Did that face say it all? Probably the easiest shot from that, maybe the 4 ball, actually even the 3 ball on. I just sent it straight into the point. So I got 9 and gave up 1 ball, the money ball, which is a solid 14 points. Man, that was such a good rack for nothing. I shouldn't say nothing. I got 9. I got maximum points without the money ball, but that's not the idea. That's not what you're trying to do. You want the 14. You don't want to work extremely hard for 9 and then just hand the 14 over on a platter for your opponent, especially somebody that needs quite a few less balls, almost 20 balls less. See that guy looking at the camera? It's funny how you put a camera up and everybody's got to look at it. So, 10-ball break, have a really good spread, and unfortunately drill the cue ball right in the side. Worst possible outcome. I shouldn't say worst possible. I'm sure there's something. Could have left a 10 hanging with a nice 1-10 combo, which thankfully I did not. But with ball in hand, 1 ball's got a home, 2 balls wide out in the open, 3 ball dropped off the break, so that was a dead ball. Had a little bit more room than I thought he did, so he or either that or maybe he just drew it more. So he's got a good shot. Should be an easy little stop shot, maybe a little stun. It shouldn't slide over too far. I would hope he doesn't have any kind of scratch option. He just needs to stop it, and instead he hit that center ball, so and if you notice, he punched it fairly firm, so he had a little extra momentum going forward. Not something you really want. Because now he's on the rail, thin cut on the 4. Not the best outcome. So he attempts a safe. Good thought. I think he was trying to get a little thicker and then get that cue ball back behind the 5. And I have officially continued from the last match. Pardon my 6'4" teammate there. Kind of got in the way for a minute. So you see, I rushed that, what was pretty much a gimme 4 ball. I think I was worried about trying to put a little spin, try to leave the 5 or get a better leave that I wanted, and I just dogged it. I'm not a pro, guys. I keep telling you that. I'm not a pro. So that was actually a really good shot. He just hit that too hard. That was a beautiful shot because he had a nice carom off the 5, bumped the 8 perfectly into the side, no scratch option. He poked it. He poked it and it's hard to really be soft when you just give it that little quick stab like that. So just ran away from him. And 7-ball became a lot bigger than he wanted. So he tries to get a kick at it, misses entirely, got the 7. Ball in hand for me. So I've got some making up to do here. So pretty simple. Stop shot on the 5. That way I leave myself a nice easy 6. Just like that. Same thing. Stop shot here. It had a bit of an angle, so it's gonna bounce off a little bit, but no big deal. I've got a great angle on the 7. That way, cue ball can just come off the head rail about the second diamond, go towards the side rail, leave myself a nice easy 9, and just walk. Just go away, Todd. Get over there. Sit back down. Dead ball. Yet another dead ball. I promise I don't scratch usually. But thinking about it, I think between matches I realized, and I don't know if it was a lack of sleep, if it was just a stressful day at work, but I was mentally tired. And when you are mentally tired, I don't know if I just rushed through it, but regardless, I let it slide. My whole game just slipped away from me. Now, Owen, on the other hand, got super lucky. Did you notice that? He let himself a good angle on the 9, excuse me, pulled back for the 10, bumped the 10, and then the cue ball just stopped before scratching. Me, on the other hand, I shot that 7 pretty good, left myself beautiful scratch shot. So he's got a little bit of a cut on the 10. Shouldn't be too hard for someone of Owen's skill. Let's give it a little pop, a little bit of low, drilled at center pocket. Good shot, Owen. Good shot. And there you go. As quick as that was, I'm 11 minutes into the video. Owen's already on the hill. On the hill after 2 wrecks. And if you notice, both were because of me. Those were my fails. Can't do that. Can't do that when you're playing lower handicap when they've got this kind of lead. Gotta tighten it up a little bit. But I didn't. So, here we go. Owen breaking 10 ball. Rack number 3. He breaks his 8 ball and 10 ball the exact same way. He puts his hand on the rail, but he doesn't do it. You know, some people almost grip the rail like they're trying to like use it to like pull themselves and like really throw themselves into it. He doesn't do that. So I wonder if he just moved the cue ball up to the head string, get his actual bridge on the felt or on the slate, if that'd be a better break for him. Because he's not using it for power, so why not just get a little closer, get a little more comfortable, more natural of a stroke. I hope Owen sees this. I'll be curious to see what he says about that. So I did a push out, left him a look at a ball, hoping maybe he'll swing at something, leave me, but instead he plays it safe. Rolled it. I think he might have rolled a little light. He was trying to hit that where the cue ball came off there, it'll come back to the 9. So now I got long cut, but the way the shape naturally would have went would have left me a really hard 2 ball. I was going to the skinny side or the pro side. And then the point said, I'm sorry for that scratch last rack, Todd. So let me play. And it gave me a little bump, left me out. Now I've got to look at the 2. So I appreciate that side pocket point. You're not all forgiven, but I will take it. I don't usually talk to the table, guys. I usually don't. So I was trying to power that a little bit to get back up table. I did it terribly. Or I should say, I didn't really know the path of the cue ball because it was going straight into the 10. Potential scratch. Didn't, thankfully, this time. But I should have maybe hit that a little bit more of a rolling ball. And I think I might have at least had a shot. So now it looks like I'm stuck behind the 5. So I'm trying to jump the 5 and then make a 3-9 combo. Swing and a whiff. But I think I said this in another video. When I jump, usually I can get over the ball because I have a carbon, the Air Rush, Predator Air Rush, and that thing is a cheat code. If it makes me look like I know what I'm doing, anyone can jump with it. So I can get over the ball, usually get a good contact. But if I don't make the ball that I'm shooting, typically it gets a little wild and I'll get an accidental save. So I'll take it. Thank you, jump cue. So I left him behind the 8. He's trying to jump. He got over and just barely missed it. That was a really good try, though. That was a really good try. As you can see, he's screwing it back together. He plays with a jump break, which I think typically with a normal jump cue, when you take the extension off, you're trying to dart mode, you want to grip closer to the actual joint itself. But when you're using a jump break, there's still a lot of weight, so you got to hike up a little bit, which in my opinion, granted, I'm a short guy, Owen isn't. So, but for me, jumping with your arm way up high, it's not as controlled versus being a little bit closer to, well, in my case, chin level. You have a little bit more snap on it. So I shot the 3, got great 2-rail shape for the 4, shot it great, and then decided, be good right here, Todd. How about you understroke it? Or I hit it pretty firm, so I think I just didn't stay down. You know what? This is video. Let's go back. Let's go back to this because that was terrible. I want to watch my form because that should have been an easy drawback. I only need to pull it back about a foot, and form looked fine. I stayed down. I stroked through. I think I just didn't put enough low on it, and I am utterly disappointed with myself. I am down 28-15. I've got a mountain to climb to get up into the 60s. I have a wide open table, and that's what you do. Again, I think I was just tired. I I didn't get a nap. Maybe that's what the problem is. I should have took a nap. Let out a giant sigh. Didn't hit the 5. I think I like 3-railed around, grazed the 10. So, ball in hand. It's Owen's shot. Now, a lot of people in USAPL will just take this as an easy 5-10 combo, call it a day. Me, everything's wide open. I would just run that up and then take the 6 because there's no problem ball. So why try to rush the rack? Just get out. And Owen, good on you, brother. Thank you for not taking the quick way out. But on the other hand, he's a good enough shot, and he's wide open. So, same result, just took a little more time. Beautiful. He's got plenty of room, plenty of comfort. Now he just does a little bit of draw, a little stop shot here. Doesn't need to do a whole lot. Well, didn't need to do a whole lot with it, but he popped it. So he ended up getting a lot more action. And for lack of a better term, he just needs to do that again. So he just cut that ball, let the cue ball roll right there. Perfect. Just didn't want to get behind that 10 ball, which is, let's be honest, something I would have done. So we got a TV timeout. My teammate Eric has to figure out what's going on in his rack. Shows that move. Let's get this match over with. Owen's killing me here. Shot it. He hit a little thinner. You notice it went on the left side of that pocket, so the cue ball rolled and just kept on rolling. Good news is he's got scissors. He knows how to cut. He's a good shot. He just needs to hit that a little thicker. But in general, he just needs to smooth out his stroke. He hits real stabby. If he could just swing that cue, get through the ball a little bit more, that would help his cue ball control. And then quit hooking himself so much or leaving it. But hey, what's the matter? 42-15. Absolutely terrible display by me. But hey, I like Owen. Great guy. Got to give him dabs. Try not to get smashed by my teammate. I told you, the guy is huge compared to me. Just 6'4". It's a foot towering over me. So, beautiful girlfriend's gonna go confirm scores, and there we go. Video just decided to start back over. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Short little video. Terrible shooting by me. I'm not just trying to show my highlights and all the times I win. I don't care about that. I want to see what I did right, see what I did wrong. I had a great first rack. I just dogged the easy 10 ball on the side. It wasn't that hard. Shot it right into the point, gave it away. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, give me some thumbs up, and do me a favor, share this. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram. Pull it up on your phone and show it to your dad. I don't care. Just get it out there. I want some more people watching this. It'll be a lot of fun. Come on over to Facebook. Let's have some fun over there as well. Thank you for watching. I'll be back. Thanks, guys.